Hi everybody, Mark Oceani with Innovative Creations. Today I'm going to be walking you through the installation of one of our new reverse light ready Magnum series rear bumpers. Okay, given that the Magnum ICI rear bumper is one of the most popular rear bumper options available in the aftermarket industry, one of the biggest requests that we get from our customers is, how do I put a backup light into one of our bumpers? Not as easy as it sounds. There's a lot of light options out there. They may work in some applications, they may not work in others. We found after we looked through everything available in the industry, there really wasn't one size fits all that worked for us. So what we did is we reached out to our friends at KC Hillites, we teamed with them, we came up with a backup light option that we feel is the best out there. Okay, so we've got our Magnum bumper that we received, we've unpacked it, we've got this thing ready to go onto the vehicle. Before we do that, on this particular application, we actually want to install our KC backup lights into the bumper. Reason being is this light is positioned directly behind the inside bracket. Once it's installed on the vehicle, it's going to make it a little bit difficult to get to as just one person doing this job. So we're going to go ahead and put this in ahead of time, show you how easy this is. Okay, so we're going to place the light up inside the bracket, line it up with the holes, make sure everything looks like it lines up good. Lay the bezel over the top of it. Going to get a couple of these supplied Allen bolts started. We use a 5mm Allen wrench to get those guys in. Okay, so we got all the screws for the faceplate and the light started. What we're going to do, we're just going to line this thing up, make sure everything looks like it's nice and in line with the bumper, and then just start tightening these things down. This is going into an aluminum housing, so you don't have to get crazy with tightening these. Do recommend though, after you've installed this, you drive your vehicle for a few miles, just put an Allen wrench back on these bolts, just double check to make sure that they stay tight, and periodically do that as well as you drive the vehicle. Do not put any Loctite on these. That can create other issues if you ever need to remove this light, so don't do that. But just periodically check them, make sure they stay tight. Once you've tightened them once or twice, they should never come loose on you. Okay, there you go. So we're going to repeat this on the opposite side, and we're ready to put the bumper on the truck. Okay, now we've got both lights installed into our Magnum bumper. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to install this on the vehicle. After that, we're going to get out the supplied wiring harness and the instructions. We're going to tie this into the factory wiring on the truck, and we're good to go. When choosing a backup light, there's a lot of things to consider. Not just how bright the light is, but overall functionality of that light is extremely important. Probably more important than the overall lumen out of the light. You don't want something that's going to wash out your backup camera because it's so bright that it just completely whites out everything when you go into reverse. That's a bad situation. So what we did is we looked at all these things and all these scenarios on a day-to-day basis. It's a 900 lumen, low amp draw. Aesthetically, we designed our own light bezel to match our bumper and our styling. KC knocked it out of the park. We've got a killer light. You're gonna love it.